when we start recording. Can't forget to do that. Or I have proven that you can forget to do that many times, but you shouldn't. Just wait for folks to come in. Hello. How are you? Cool. What you having? Hello. Hey. Aw. How's everybody doing? Doing okay. It's been a stressful, hectic time over here, but I'm hoping that this will help a bit. Cool. Sounds good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, here too. Well, I don't know if there's a storm coming here, but it is definitely, like, gray and gross out. So... Also, I apologize if my eye twitches at all. I think I've been experiencing some dry eye, and it's been a little rough. I'm wondering what to do about it, but right now, sorry if that happens. It's just really annoying. I hear and I hope that it's mostly not visible to anybody else. But yeah. Well, good. Hopefully you will continue to not be able to see it. Yeah, it's breezy out. I do think that we have a storm coming here too. I have a Pokemon themed dress on. And it reminds me that for the next game, I think I have a way to do it, which is really exciting. I'd like to try to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Never done one before, but I'd like to try. See what I can cook up with that. But we'll see. Obviously, I'll do tests of it and stuff, but I'd be very excited to try and do that. Hopefully it wouldn't be too boring to watch. I think I'll look up probably tips and tricks as well beforehand. So this way, it's not just like, I don't know. Well, we'll see. For now, let me get us started. Aww. I'm glad. For now, let me go ahead and get us started with our Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Steam. Hey, Steam. Hey. Okay, good. I was like, why is it just bouncing and not actually doing anything? Good. We're loading. So, library time. I'm wondering if it had to, like, load an update or something, and that's why... No, no, no. We are not playing Higurashi. That's not what's going on. Playing Hatoful Boyfriend. It's interesting because I had deleted my previous, well, I thought I deleted my previous save data. Actually, I wonder if, I don't know, I wonder if something went wrong with that because, the new game. Yeah, see, like, it's not in color, but certain things here look different than they did upon first playthrough. But, yeah, I don't know. Also, these just are not supposed to be here yet. Unless there's been, like, an update of the game, which is possible because it's been forever since it came out, so they might have just made changes. But I'm not certain. I guess we're going as good as we can with this. The Holy Crusade, to which brave warriors flock twice a year. The Crimson Angel of Judecca descends upon the sacred ground. What will he find there? The laurel crown of glory, or the thorned circlet of despair? What will the fallen angel find through the guidance of the Golden Apostle? Please enter your name. So we are back to being Adora Snow. Is Snow Adora okay? I think so. I keep not being certain about, like, the order in which we're seeing things. But I think that that's right. We'll go with it. Yes. Again. I've lost. Again! Why? Why is the beauty of my craft not recognized? Why? Oh, this guy. His research holds no beauty. Mere reason is not enough. All is meaningless without the sense of an artistic soul. So then, why? Why does this happen? No, if I remain here, my genius will only rot. I cannot allow such a loss to the world. I am done here. I shall find a place where I am valued for what I am. I shall not remain here. This affront will not be forgotten. I will have my revenge. One day. Consider it punishment for your lack of imagination. Remember then my name. Unlike you, I have pride in the name I carry. You will not find me using some ridiculous alias. I am Tori. Bishikikouji Tori. Yeah, so his name is, like, infamously hard to pronounce. Yeah. Bishikikouji Tori.
My hands are too cold to move. This is my last day in the library for the year. Once I put away the returned books...
Wait, is it too loud, or is it okay? What volume do I have the thing at? Oh yeah, we should be good. Okay. Bishikikouji Tori, yeah.
Once I put away the returned books and written down the list of editions, I should be done, but... What is it with this library? Why can't a big-name school at least shell out for some decent heating?
If you have the energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition. If you have the energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition.
Oh, sorry. Was it bothering you?
Yes. I can't read with you making so much noise next to me. Wow. Blunt. This is why you two get along. Like, you're both very blunt with each other. thing goes into my head.
Please forgive my dreadful sin. Bad language is supposed to have effects on the spiritual world. The cold doesn't bother you, Nageki?
It doesn't. I feel fine.
I see. Having plumage must really make a difference. Maybe they don't bother with heating because all the birds are fine.
I don't think that's the case.
So birds are cold in here too, then?
Well, there's one freezing to death right over there.
What? I follow Nageki's gaze, and I see a rather familiar-looking bleeding heart dove freezing to death on the floor.
Why is he here? And why isn't he getting up?
Angel! Are you alive? Speak to me, Angel!
Is that you? Edelblau? Where is this? Have I fallen once more into the eternal prison of ice?
No, look around yourself. It's just an unreasonably cold library.
Do you mean to keep my fallen wings in this world, Edelblau? If you were to walk with me the blood-stained path of conquest, I
don't care about that. Why are you on the verge of death in here?
The day of judgment draws near. I speak of Ragnarok, Edelblau.
He's incomprehensible as always. The desk he was sitting at is covered in sheets of paper. Oh! Are you drawing manga?
Great prognostications of the future! And epics of heroes long dead. I must complete them, and bring them to the battlefield of gods! It is a lonely, lonely battle.
Let's see. He's in the manga club, so maybe he's working on the club zine? Even though the festival was ages ago. How admirable. You can do it, Angel. I'm sure you'll make it on time.
Yeah. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
But if it's cold in here, don't you think you should go home and work on it there?
Do you worry for my flesh? What a weird thing to say. Do you worry for my flesh? I worry for your entire birdson, which seems to be freezing. Very well. Perhaps now is a time for repose, as you say. Farewell, Edelblau.
He happily gathers up his papers and exits the library.
He comes in here quite often, though he would be better off working elsewhere if the cold bothers him so.
He must have some reason. Maybe the atmosphere in here gets him into the perfect mindset for the story he's telling. But bleeding heart doves are from the Philippines, so they don't fare well in the cold. He shouldn't push himself so hard.
Later that evening...
I'm going numb! I should have bought that blanket robe I had my eye on when I was in town today. The price will make my purse weep, but this cold makes me weep more. Huh? Someone's texted me.
Sorry, that's way too formal for her.
Someone texted me. It's Ryota. Meet me in town. I wonder what's going on. Doesn't matter. My body is rapidly approaching its crystallization point, so I'll head into town and avail myself of this wearable blanket on my way to meet Ryota. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh no, I just got here. Adora? I know it's cold, but are you sure you want to be walking around in public looking like that?
Huh? But it's a wearable blanket. Wouldn't it be more strange to not wear it?
Well, you don't have to wear it everywhere.
Well,
I guess that's true. If you're okay with it. I'm just like picturing her in a Snuggie. Like, she looks like she's some sort of cult member.
Anyway, you wanted to talk to me? Oh, yes. I wanted to ask you a favor. You hardly ever ask for my help. I'll do whatever it is with flash and pizzazz. So, what is it?
Do you have plans for the end of the year?
Not really. I finished cleaning and everything.
Even New Year's Eve?
I was planning to laze around all day like always.
Would you maybe be willing to be a salesgirl for a day? There's no pay, but...
A volunteer salesgirl? Is it at the flea market or something?
That's not far off. Do you know about Comiket?
Comiket?
How should I explain it? It's like the flea market, but not. A lot of birds get together and buy and sell manga they've drawn with their friends. I thought so too. Yeah.
So, sort of like the manga club's booth at the festival?
Yeah, something like that. Just on a much larger scale. It's like a convention, from what I know. By the way, just fun fact for those who actually know about Higurashi, it was first introduced at Comiket. Suddenly, it looks very nice. I just turned around, and it's, like, sunny as heck. It had just been super overcast. Okay. But anyway, yeah, Higurashi was first actually introduced at a Comiket in, Japan.
I was wondering if you could run a booth with me. For me. Would you like to? Sure. It sounds like fun. Did you draw something, Ryota?
No, I'm just another salesgirl.
What? What does that mean? So, one of your friends asked you...
I like how she, like, in her head, she questions it, but she doesn't say anything about it. Like...
So, one of your friends asked you to find someone?
Yeah.
Angel. What? Oh. So that manga he was pouring his lifeblood into in the library is for this Comiket thing. But why are you asking me? He never mentioned it to me.
I've been a salesgirl for one group for the past 3 years, and somehow Angel found out. So... Textoris Melodia Funeris! The battle of gods. The judgment draws near. My soul has not the strength left to continue on alone. Become my light! Okay. He asked me to help him.
That means I'll be lonely on my own, so come with me?
I think so, yeah. But I'm already helping someone. I can't be in 2 places at once.
So you're asking me?
Yep. What do you say, wanna?
Of course. It could be a good learning experience.
A learning experience? Well, you'll certainly see some things that you wouldn't anywhere else.
It is Ragnarok after all.
I think any name Angel comes up with is going to be confusing, but it does look like a battle to end all battles at times.
I'll need a weapon, right? Just tell me what to bring. Will I want something with range, or will I be up close?
Don't take it that literally. I just meant that there can be a lot of really impatient birds with no social skills. It can be confusing at first, so you should probably do some research ahead of time. If you search around, you'll find plenty of guides for first-timers. Comiket lasts for 3 days, and I think Angel's on the 3rd day. The last day's always the worst, so make sure you're ready.
Okay, I'll study hard. A salesgirl at Comiket. I have no idea what this will entail. But from what Ryota said, it may well be as hell on this earth. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha! My blood thirsts for combat! Time to go home and scour the internet for Comiket tutorials.
Okay, I don't think it's that serious, but okay.
Oh, the good little birdies.
I don't know why the text is coming so slow. That's kind of weird.
Today's the 31st. I am up at dawn so that I may meet the the brave Angel who throws himself into the fray of the holy war.
see.
Wow, what a crowd! Is everybody here going to Comiket?
Correct, Edelblau.
Oh, Angel.
See you, Edelblau? The Holy Land of the Chosen. The Abyss of Madness. Tokyo Big Sight.
So that's the big site? It's an even more bizarre building than my investigations had led me to believe. Let's go inside, Angel. It's cold out here.
Be not in haste, Edelblau. The time is not yet come. Wait for the Nightmare Sage, who shall guide us.
Who? Where? Does he have a second helper?
Good morning. Chilly out, isn't it? Oh, sorry, it's Mr. Good morning. Chilly out, isn't it?
Mr. Nanaki?
We have awaited you, Sage of Nightmares. What an interesting name for him.
Why are you here, sir?
The manga club's advisor asked me to look after Higure.
So you're standing in? I suppose he's busy with winter cleaning and everything.
No. The advisor is here too.
Huh? He's here, but he wants you to be Angel's chaperone?
Chaperone.
But he wants you to be Angel's
Why can't I say that right?
He's here, but he wants you to be Angel's chaperone?
Yes, that's right. Apparently he's busy. He said he's helping at a company booth.
A company booth? I feel like the internet said those can end up swamped from the start of the convention until closing time.
Each bird must do battle with himself in this holy land. I do not blame him.
How mature of you! It looks like I'll be selling Angel's manga with Mr. Nanaki all day. Or Mr. Nanaki. Why do I always change the way I pronounce his name? Better do my best! It was pretty crowded outside, but if anything, it's even worse in here. I'm a little worried that somebody's tender foot or wing bone might get broken with this many birds crowded around. What kind of manga did you draw, Angel?
The Tales of the Dark Angel. Hey, it's human, Angel. The Forbidden Epic Saga.
Ooh! Sounds pretty goth.
I don't remember that line from the original one. Yes? That's nice. Very like you.
I studied a lot to prepare for today. I'll show these idolaters? I'll show these idolaters my super salesgirl move.
Okay.
I studied a lot to prepare for today. I'll show these idolaters my super salesgirl moves.
Let us ride to battle side by side, Edelblau, as dedicated. Wow, I can't read. Let us ride to battle side by side, Edelblau, as dictated by the contract of old. Well, I hope we didn't miss anything there. That was weird.
What should I do? Time is passing worryingly by. The epic poem of the Dark Angel is stacked on the table exactly as we placed it when we set up. Angel? Should I maybe use my voice a little? Like they do in the markets?
It is well, Edelblau. Needless effort will only raise more barriers before us.
Okay.
It's rather chilly in here. Why don't I get us something warm?
Oh, yes, please. What kind of expression should I have right now? A sea of birds float by on clicking feet. The far wall is lined with enormous queues. Those must be for the big circles. Some of them have even started packing up. Have they sold out already? Just how many books were in those stacked up boxes? It's like looking into another world.
Me too. I love the animation of it.
Dora! Pretty cool? You know Pretty Cool too? Yes, I do! How to Catch Pretty Cool! It's the one that's on Sunday mornings, right? You're so cute! Hey, can you do that thing? The signature line!
It's embarrassing.
Just once. I just want to see it once.
Okay. A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core gray!
Yes, yes! That's so cute! Just like in the anime!
I'm just wearing it because I was helping out today.
Do sales girls cosplay?
Sometimes. Not every birdie does, but they always tell me to make sure I come in costume. The circle I'm with just sold out. We're cleaning up now, so I'd better go back and help. Good luck, Adora! Oh.
Core gray. Ryota strides gallantly off with some sales slips and duct tape.
Did it say duct tape or duct tape? I feel like that would be very fitting for this. Is there a log? No, it doesn't look like there's a log. Why not? Okay.
The aura of an old veteran hangs about his shoulders. I've never seen Ryota looking so competent.
Wow. It's almost closing time. Oh.
Angel remains silent, looking mildly tortured. I didn't realize sales girls were supposed to cosplay, Angel. Next time I'll pour my tribal blood into a costume.
Do not blame yourself, Edo Blau. The sin is mine alone.
Don't say that. You did your best.
Belst?
You did your best, Angel.
An unerasable sin. I am carved with my black past. That is my punishment. The unescapable cross I must... Excuse me. Which of you is representing the circle? Oh. A rather gaudily upholstered bird appears before us. Upholstered?
Wow, colorful!
He's a golden pheasant. Pheasantid. Physionid? A physionid. With, a physionid, like the doctor and myself, you know.
I'd never have thought something with such extreme plumage was related to them.
Wow. I am sovereign in this domain. He does look upholstered. And you are? Ah! It's you? I thought as much. Your bearing, your countenance, so artistic. I can feel your aura. So unlike any other here.
He certainly is unlike any other, yes.
Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself.
Mr. Bishikikouji Toshiki?
Nishikikouji Tori. Not, I might add, a pen name. It has been mine since hatching. I am rather proud of it. It is a good name, yes. And the next time you get it wrong, I will make sure you wish that you had never crawled your miserable way into this world. Oh, dear me, what was I saying? What am I saying? Please, pay it no mind. Golden Weekly. That's the new splash hit magazine. So you know of it. I am flattered. I am the editor-in-chief, and I am here looking for new talent. I noticed you from far away. Ah, your unparalleled artistry, your vast imagination. Yes, these are the attributes of one who will change the world. Golden-winged messenger. Could you be the one written of in the Crimson Tome of Augury? Right? Yeah. Totally not. Precisely. I am here to aid you. There is yet much talent that sleeps within you. Is it not so? A great power locked within. Yes! Exactly! I am here to tell you that I can help you wake your powers. My firm's location is shown on the back of this card. Please, come talk to me in the new year, Angel. Sir. I thank you, Golden Winged Messenger. Let us enter a pact of blood.
Wow, Angel looks so happy. He's grinning. I guess he has a pretty worldly side to him, too.
Imagine a world painted with your ability. Ah, how I long to see it. I shall take my leave now. I pray your new year will be abundant with artistry.
The golden pheasant walks smartly off through the crowd. What impressive coloration. Mr. Bishikikouji was a very strange fellow, wasn't he?
Bishikikouji, Snow. It's a confusing name.
You're so sharp you cut...
Woo.
You're so sharp you'll cut yourself one of these days, Mr. Donaki.
Then again... What a weird line.
Mr. Nanaki looks Angel up and down and then tilts his head, staring off after the golden pheasant.
I don't know very much about manga, but... Maybe I'm worrying too much.
He looks like he wants to say something, but falls silent. I'm a little worried too, but I can't say anything in front of Angel like this. Didn't someone once say that a serpent speaks with a silver tongue? And Mr. Bishikikouji was very suspicious. I hope he was just a normal editor here to scout talent.
Angel, none of us mentioned your name to him, did we?
The mysterious pheasant in the convention hall crowd. Who is he really? And so they left the Holy Land, Angel full of zeal, Kazuaki and Adora full of doubt.
And after the ominous music, we have that, cute little interlude music again.
The first day of school in autumn is always a little slow, but the first day after winter break is painful in its own special way. I don't like winter mornings, but being with everybody is fun, so there's nothing really wrong with school itself. Huh? Isn't that...
Good morning! Oh, sorry. Why? I'm using his voice.
Good morning, Angel.
Is it you, Edelblau?
You're here on honor student time. Did you go to bed early?
The twilight invades my crimson breast. I cannot expose my flesh to it for long.
That means you go to bed early, right? When do you usually sleep?
Before the blue-tinted moon leads its ghouls through the night. 10 p.m.
That's early. That's really early.
I am bound to meet the Golden Winged Messenger on this day. He wishes to gather from me the Vorpal souls.
Vorpal souls? That's a new one. It would take him a while to explain if I asked, so I think I'll leave it alone. That's the Golden Weekly thing, right? So you're going to go meet with Mr. Bishikikouji?
It is so. And I shall gain new powers.
Mr. Bishikikouji, the mysterious golden pheasant who appeared before us on the holy battlefield on New Year's Eve. Is he really trustworthy? He seemed highly suspicious. Aren't you nervous, Angel? Could I go with you?
Be at ease, Edelblau. Some battles must be fought alone. This is a trial that those born under the demonic sacred Scarlet Eye cannot escape.
Is that so? Well, if you say so, let me know if I can help you. Angel marches triumphantly into his classroom. I bet his bag is full of manga manuscripts. Now that I think about it, he is going to show how his work to an editor. It would be a little odd for a classmate to tag along. I am worried about Mr. Bishikikouji, but it looks like he is the editor of a real magazine. I can sit this one out. Some days later. I was thinking of eating in the cafeteria today, like you always do. Want to go together? I'd love to.
Oko-san's stomach calls for food. Let's go.
Want to come with us, Sakuya?
Do you tell me to sit at the same table as commoners?
Today's when the second winter menu goes up. And the mixed bean sukiyaki udon is really good.
It is superb and available only for a few weeks.
You can't possibly attend St. Pigeonations and never have the sukiyaki udon.
Is it truly a food of such great prestige?
Yes! And who doesn't think noble when they hear sukiyaki? Noble means sukiyaki, and sukiyaki means noble.
So it is a high-class dish here in Japan. I suppose if all this is so, there cannot be much harm in trying it.
Yay! Let's hurry before they're out. Is sukiyaki really something aristocrats used to eat?
I doubt it.
Yum! The mixed bean sukiyaki udon here is the best. Here, let me give you some of the meat for mine, if you want it. Are you sure? If I eat all of it, I'll feel sick later. Oh, right. Well, in that case, you can have some of my beans. Here.
So this is sukiyaki. I wonder at the undignified flavor, but it is not bad. It's good!
Son, be careful. If you keep swallowing them whole like that, you'll choke. It would be kind of odd to ask for it in summer, but it is a little lonely only being able to eat it in January. Maybe the fact that it's seasonal makes us think it tastes better than it really does. That was good! Huh? A familiar figure appears by the tableware return area. The famous eccentric Filipino banana boy! Angel! I don't usually see you here.
Oh, it's you, Idoblau.
His reply comes somewhat slowly. Are you okay? You don't seem as energetic as usual. Oh, don't tell me Mr. Bishikikouji said something nasty to you. It's okay. Don't worry, Angel. You're still in high school. If you keep working like you have been, you'll be a pro in no time, and that'll show him.
Do not be anxious, Idoblau. The golden winged messenger shall guide me on the path to glory. The stars travel the paths they must.
He walks away, grinning happily. I'm glad things went well with Mr. Bishikikouji, but he looked a little pale, didn't he? So you think so too? And I've never seen him acting that tired. Me neither. Unlike me, Ryota is attentive and careful.
Oh, I'm glad that she gave herself a self-burn.
If he sees it too, it can't be just my imagination. Maybe he's been staying up late working on the next issue.
1 week later.
Wow, what an oversleeping! Wow! I'm late for the Sunday morning program. At least I can catch the second half of Pretty Cour. Pretty Cour! Open my hatu! A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Cour gray! A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Cour light gray! A single flower shredded by the BB gun's rage. Cour dark gray!
By the way, this is all a play on the Pretty Cure series, where it's like a magical girl series, and these girls transform into very pastel-colored superheroes. So it's funny that they're all gray here.
Hot to catch! Pretty cool! Foo! So cute!
Oh, it must be like,
Foo! So cute! So cute! It's always good once all three of them are in the fight. And the transformation scenes are so pretty! That was fun. So much fun I almost forgot that today's a makeup day. I'm awake and alive now, so it's time to go to school like a girl. Like a girl. I'm awake and alive now, so it's time to go to school like a good girl. Huh? A rather familiar looking bird has collapsed at the foot of the stairs. Angel? Are you okay? Did you slip? Are you a Dochiko now?
Beetle. Blow.
Are you alright? Did you sprain your ankle?
Blood. My crimson breast. It craves blood. Be silent.
Is he anemic? Angel, you're white as a sheet. Let's go to the infirmary.
Going to the infirmary on a normal day just makes you more likely to lose blood, to be honest, but I guess we're in a helping stage.
Angel has fainted completely by the time we arrive. He usually starts ranting about demon spores or something if he gets too close to the infirmary, so maybe it's better that he's out for now. So I brought him here. Is the doctor gone?
Yes, he's overseas for a week doing research. And I'm watching the shop while he's out.
Merry Christmas! The boys seem a little sluggish.
Oh, sorry.
Merry Christmas! The boys seem a little sluggish today.
January's almost over after all. I think they start winding down pretty soon after Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Actually, are they boys? I hadn't really wondered about their gender before. Just what are they? Could you take a look at Angel then?
Isn't this just low blood pressure?
It does look that way.
Which isn't to say it couldn't be dangerous. Let him rest for a while. Thank you for bringing him here, mon ami. I'll be here when he wakes up.
Thank you, Yuya. He's been going to see that magazine editor all month. He said he was going for ordeals to show the way and times that must come. Translation, deciding on a pen name. But why is he so weak all of a sudden? I'm really worried. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Nanaki about it.
That is a little worrying.
I know he's busy working on manuscripts, but I feel like it's still strange for him to be so weak. He was really energetic, even when things were hectic before the convention. I can't believe that he'd get so drained so quickly.
This school does encourage independence in students, and I don't like to interfere with someone who's working hard on something, but... What did you think of that golden pheasant, Snow?
Mr. Bishikikouji?
Mr. Nishikikouji, yes.
He even remembers his name!
Well, to be fair, so have you up until this point.
Amazing! I only met him the once at the snowbound battlefield. But my tribal instincts are telling me he's too dangerous to let out of sight.
Yes. My quail instincts are telling me the same thing. You have quail instincts. I guess that makes more sense than tribal instincts. Do you think you could go with Higure the next time he goes to the... Do you think you could go with Higure to the next... Oh my god, I cannot read today. Do you think you could go with Higure the next time he goes to the company, Snow? And yeah, I think that their gender is abomination.
I suggested that to Angel, but he said it was something he had to face alone. But I can't just leave this as it stands. They're like, so Mewtwo and Kaku, they're like stuffed animals, they've said once. Is what they like. So are they like just... I wonder if
they're actual things or if they're people in costumes. Or not people, but, you know, something in a costume. But then we've seen them make expressions, so that's not true. But they seem to have, like, the look of stuffed animals, is what the main character said before. Just things to think about, like, what could these two be? Yeah.
But I can't just leave this as it stands. I'll go undercover and tail him.
Just like in a detective movie. Let me know if anything...
Z! It's been so long!
God. I love the fourth wall breaking.
By my title as the Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edo Blau, I shall courageously tail Angel into the Golden Weekly headquarters and conduct my investigations of the most covert nature. The building is right across from here, so there's no way I'll miss him as he's going in. Oh, there he is! Angel enters the building, a massive manila envelope under his wing. Is that full of comic pages? Time to go in after him. This building is actually the secret base of an evil organization. Is what I would say if it were. However, it looks perfectly normal. There are a few birds walking around inside, but nothing suspicious. I can't imagine Mr. Bishikikouji fitting into such a completely ordinary-looking company, really. Never mind a sore thumb. He must stick out like a thumb that's been nearly lost in a freak machining accident and is now attached through elaborate bandaging in a last-ditch effort to save it.
Wow.
Yup, he stands out.
Hello! I'm so glad you could make it today. I've been waiting for you. Indeed. It is time for us to carve out a new creation under the auspices of the Spirit of Reason. Golden Winged Messenger. Yes. Yes. Of course. Let us engage in creative acts fueled by the finest substances of our imagination. I have secured a special room for our meeting today as well. This way, if you please.
The incredibly conspicuous golden pheasant and the similarly conspicuous bleeding heart dove disappear into a door at the end of the excessively ordinary hallway. Their conversation just now didn't sound at all suspicious, but my danger sense is tingling. After them! This is the room. Huh? There's a light on above the door. It says... operating. This is a publisher's office, right? Not a hospital. What? What? No one answers me.
Why would anyone... I just realized that she said that out loud. Like, and there were people walking around.
In any case, Angel's in danger. Enough sneaking. It's time for actions. Loud ones. Coming through! In the very unmeeting room-like room are Angel unconscious and... What is it now?
The operation is in progress. Didn't you see the sign outside?
The flashy pheasant drawing blood from him. What are you doing? You're not drawing any manga at all. You're just drawing blood.
We are in the midst of a grand creative act. A beautiful artwork fashioned of his blood and mine.
Saying creepy stuff like that while draining away somebody's lifeblood is an awful lot like a certain fluffy heretic. Release him! Now! Or I'll take him here by force.
Oh my, how gallant! Would you be his sweetheart then?
No! We two are linked by the karma of our previous lives, a disaster of the soul.
I see your worldview is every bit as unique as his. Birds of a feather, eh? I had thought your face was familiar. We have met before, yes. So you will be taking him home then? And if I were to say no?
think I can't do anything just because I'm a human girl, do you? Plenty of people have regretted that before you. Take this! Acrobatic, starlight, kick!
Oh my, isn't that dangerous? You've knocked a hole in the floor, young lady. I rather think a direct hit might leave my beautiful plumage disgracefully singed.
He touched it? He's in better shape than the aforementioned fluffy heretic.
Wow. I feel no artistry in you, but your physical ability holds value. It is beautiful.
Thus the flamboyant heretic happily praises me. Oh, stop! I'll blush!
It's a really funny image when you think about it.
Wait, no!
Like, she's taking it all seriously, but this thing is only, like, this big or something.
Wait, no! I am Adora of St. Pigeonations! I will defeat you and bring my classmate back with me!
Gallant indeed!
Prepare yourself for the end, Mr. Bishikikouji!
Did you just call me Bishikikouji?
Did I? Maybe I did. Geez, between you and Mr. Nanaki, a girl just can't get away with a little slip of the tongue around here.
And I believe this is the second time you have done so. Is it not?
Mr. Bishikikouji, wait, no, I mean Mr. Nishikikoji, Mr. Nishikikoji's cheerful tone of voice is suddenly gone, his words now barely audible. This must be what they call the calm before the storm.
You are still a child, so perhaps you do not know. Do you understand what a serious offense it is to misspeak someone's name? Particularly my name. My name is special. Because I am special. It is the only name of its kind. Nishikikoji Tori. This is the worst affront imaginable. Did I not tell you I would make you wish you had never crawled your miserable way into this world if you misspoke it again?
A flash fills the room as he shouts. What? What's happening? Whoa, the room's all messed up. What did he do that for? Good thing I got Ankel and got out of the way. I could have been vaporized. Thunder? That can't be it. Some sort of laser weapon?
I would rather you did not think of it as some lowly laser weapon. Nishikikoji Masterpiece X768 Optical Ordnance Imaginal Ray. It is the ultimate weapon, utilizing young Higure's unique physical properties. Isn't that beautiful?
Ankel's physical properties? He must be talking about that.
My mommy said so. I wonder who was the one who instilled this in Nishikikoji. I'm curious about his background.
That thing where he draws other people into his fantasies when he gets excited. Oh! There are two birds attached to the laser. What is this? This must violate some sort of basic avian right.
I suppose this is the Ray's first introduction. Very well, I shall explain.
The pheasant inflates his chest and begins his lecture. He was angry up until a minute ago, but now that he's talking about his creation, he seems pretty happy. Is his personality that simple?
The factor behind Higure's ability to draw those around him into mass hallucinations is abundant in his blood. In other words, with his blood, anyone can have the same power. And so, it came to me to try intensifying an already powerful fantasy and converting it into energy for a weapon most doomous.
Why am I shivering?
What people on this earth have the least love for the world and live for their fantasies the most? Where could I find them? My research was long and arduous. But then, I found the answer! The very best candidates were at Tokyo Big Sight! I'm going to have some water. Always important to hydrate, everybody.
That's too cruel. How could you use a couple of harmless otaku as weapons to hurt others?
Cruel? Whatever do you mean? Inconceivable! It cannot be! How could they not rejoice at becoming a part of my beautiful creation? They are like confused paints to which I have added scheme, sense, artistry! Is it not wonderful?
Pretty cooler, so away. Cooler light gray, so away. That sounds like disgusting pain. Wait, I think this is the first time I've seen otaku who say moe in real life. This weapon is useless. What good is it going to do now? We're not at war. Release those otaku.
Useless? Oh, no. It has a purpose. A very important one. I am going to use this weapon to destroy your school.
What?
More specifically, what lies beneath your school. And one bird there in particular.
Wait, what did we do? Is this revenge for your dead parents?
No. Though it is revenge. For me. Or perhaps I should call it a little settlement.
So it's a personal grudge then? Is that it? I don't know what's going on, but I can't just stand by now that I've heard this. I'll stop you here and now.
I'd like to see you try.
I can't get close.
Otaku truly have amazing imaginations. I can see no limits to their use.
I can't fight very well while carrying Angel either. I think I might have to pull out for now. I will stop you, Mr. Bishikikouji. I will!
Please, do try! I hope you can come up with something by tomorrow. I have already gotten all the blood I need for Pigure. None can stand in the path of my artistry now.
And so I recovered Angel and fled from the Golden Weekly headquarters. Crazy dream, huh? It was a dream? Nope, just kidding. It remains a troubling reality.
Why would you even do that?
Jeez, don't confuse me like that.
It looks like this is more serious than we thought.
I don't think anybody would have expected to find an operation room and a giant laser in a publisher's building. I'm just glad you and Angel are okay, Adora.
Forgive me. To think that my cursed blood now powers the light of dark judgment.
Why would you be donating blood at a publisher's anyway? Did you notice what was happening, Angel?
No. My consciousness wandered into the great void.
In other words, he'd go to a meeting, be stunned, and have blood taken, and then go home feeling dazed and anemic. That's too much. How did he not notice? Mr. Bishikikouji said I would have to come up with something by tomorrow. I think that's when he's planning to attack. The laser at the office blasted through the floor. It was about as powerful as my starlight kick. He probably has a more powerful version prepared if he's hoping to destroy the school.
That seems likely.
I tried calling the police, but they wouldn't take me seriously at all. Calling up and saying, "Excuse me, officer, but there's a comic book editor and he wants to blow up my school with a giant laser," probably wouldn't get more than an immediate disconnection. I guess we'll have to defend the school ourselves.
It looks like it. Let's have some tea and think about it. I think I'll have peach tea.
I would like melon soda.
I would like the pulsating blood blessed by earth and sky. Blood orange juice. You three are awfully relaxed.
Who is Mr. Bishikikouji trying to get revenge on, anyway? Since he's targeting the school, it must be a student or teacher here, but...
I wonder who. Anybody have any ideas? Oh, well, I guess we'll see. So, you got another proposal accepted, huh? The second division sure is impressive. Oh, naturally. Oh my god, the music in the background. I forgot that they used this in this game. Is this new? Naturally. We are talking about me here, after all. I feel terrible for all the biologists here, having to work under an empty-headed bird like you. I can't see any reason why the biologists here would need pity from you. I'm wondering, first of all, is this like... Oh, it's too low? Here, I'll raise it for a second. It's the typical, like, one that you hear in vlogs. Yeah. Jeez. Let me bring it back to 20. Is 20 too low, or is that okay? I didn't think it was too low, but if you can't hear the background music... Or can you normally hear the background music and it's just this one is quiet? 40? Okay. Can I bring it to 41 or... Okay, 40? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So I don't know. We'll see. I can't see any reason why the biologist here would need pity from you. I like how the doctor... He looks like a thinner version of the doctor here. And he's just here to, like, stand up for Ryuji.
What's that?
Who is he? One of yours? Oh, is this the first time you two have met? This is our newest friend, Issa Soma. Come on, Issa, say hello to Bishikikouji. I am Issa. A useless leader and researchers who don't even know how to greet their betters. The future of the biology division is the bleakest thing I have ever seen. What are you talking about? Issa's great. He'll probably be the department head someday. I bet you two will get along just fine. Again! My results cannot be inferior to his. This is a dream! Just a bad dream! Uh-huh. Issa Soma. I can never claim the spotlight as long as he is here. But I must be the best. I have already decided I must. I was worried about that feral, but he was no trouble. Our spheres of research never overlapped. Nothing good has come of Issa's taking over the division. Nothing good has ever come of Issa's taking over the division. My beautiful, glorious second optical weapons division. How can its name be so trodden to the ground? Issa's origins are a mystery. Something is definitely not right here. The value they place in him must be mistaken. Only his proposals ever get accepted. My talents will rot in his shadow. This tragedy reeks of deceit and intrigue. I have no wish for depravity and decay. I shall gladly leave. The next day...
Today is Mr. Bishikikouji's silly destroy St. Pigeonations with a giant laser day. We have to protect our school. Oh, it's Yuya.
Salutations, mon ami. This is Sakazaki. I'm in front of the Golden Weekly HQ. Over.
Report situation.
Everything's as you predicted. There's a giant laser inside the building. It's installed on the roof, and I think they're adjusting the aim. Take a look with the telescope.
They're preparing already? Where'd I put the telescope?
Failure to act with speed in such a situation is... Here, use this.
Thank you. You're always so well prepared, Sakuya. Let's see, the building should be over... Wow! It's huge!
It appears to be charging up. What is wrong with Japan's public security forces? Why is he able to have a weapon like that? And also, I agree that Ryuji and Iwamine Shu are the OTP in this story.
My thoughts exactly. Given the size... I knew it! He's got even more otaku hooked up than the two I saw yesterday. This is too much. If he turns the fantasies and delusions of that many otaku into power for a weapon, it might just be unstoppable. We could be obliterated at any moment. What are situations like this called again? Attention or die?
Emergencies?
Yes, those!
Wow, you forgot the word emergency. Can't you even remember basic English terminology? Humans, I swear. Anyway, we need to prepare. Aren't you on defense? Leave observation to me and return to your station.
Yes, sir! That's right. I have the extremely important job of defending from whatever attack comes our way. This is a real battle. If we fail, the school burns. My blood is boiling already.
Ah, Snow. We were waiting for you.
Hurry, we need to get ready. Sorry to keep you waiting.
The hour of judgment draws near. We must disrupt the light of dark judgment with arcane waves.
Angel, Ryota, Mr. Nanaki, and I are on defense. Time for Operation Pretty Core Shield. Fight fire with fire, and hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers with hallucinogenic
Blah, 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 blah. I don't think this is character with the things she says.
Fight fire with fire and hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers with hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers. If Mr. Bishikikouji can power his weapon with Angel's abilities, we can fight him off with those same abilities. If we try hard enough and believe in each other, Angel's power can make us all into Why can't I speak today?
Sorry, guys.
If we try hard enough and believe in each other, Angel's powers can make us all into magical girls. Ryota is core gray. Mr. Nanaki is core light gray. I'm core dark gray. And Angel is the fairy who granted the pretty core girls their mighty powers. Harikot! With the four of us together, we can raise a pretty core barrier to protect the school from Mr. Bishikikouji's nefarious plans. Are we really going to save the school with a joke like this? This isn't a joke! This is Pretty Core!
I'm not sure, Snow. What a pretty core shout like that? I shall invoke the defensive right of old. Shining Pretty Core Field!
Angel's giving it his all. We just have to believe in each other, okay? We can do this!
Ah, an excellent day! Hardly a cloud obscures Japan's lovely face in every corner and recess of Little Dove Hatchamon. I almost said Little Dove Hatchamon City, which is the whole name, but of Little Dove City is laid bare before me. The ghosts of the past, which have pained me these long years. That damnable partridge who was always in my way. And the institution which let my genius wither. It is time to say farewell to all of them. I shall wash them clean away, and then it will be time to step into a brand new world of imagination. As the sun rises above, a new... Chief Editor, sir. Should we set the deadline for this year's New Face Award to the end of March like last year? Oh, yes. Also, we've got Takakishi Pao doing in the announcement cut, so make sure to follow up with him. Got it. Thanks, sir. Where was I again? Anyway, this is not only revenge. This is a ceremony which I must undergo to usher in my new self. Tremble, Philistines! Be awed by the artistry of my beautiful creation. I'll expect an apology in the next world. Isasova!
It's starting! It's starting! Come on, Angel!
Light of magic and hope that twists throughout this world, grant the chosen ones the power to defend this land!
Pretty core, open my hatu! A single flower blooming on the asphalt road. Core gray.
A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Core light gray.
A single flower.
Uh-oh. I remember this one. Shredded by the BB gun's rage. If we didn't know the answer to this, I'm pretty sure it's game over, actually. I'm gonna just save. Oh, they won't let me save. This game gets intense. They won't let you save at this point. That's really scary and funny. Okay, shredded by the BB guns. I remember this one, though. It was this.
Shredded by the BB gun's rage. Core dark gray. We want to become seniors here and graduate. We won't let you destroy our school.
I just finished grading the proficiency tests and it was a lot of work. Couldn't you at least wait until after I've returned them?
I don't really want to think about how I did on my proficiency test, so I guess even if the school gets destroyed, it wouldn't be all that...
You must not let your heart waver, Ito Blau. Okay, first of all, just her being like, oh, you know what, actually, like, if you want to destroy the school, maybe that's better. I love Ankel's little, like, heart on his head and stuff. That's so cute.
Right. I'm scared about my tests. But it would be worse to let our school be blown away. Mr. Bishikikouji, your plot ends here. Pretty core barrier. It's holding. We can do it. We can save the school.
Ah, I see. You recover remarkably quickly, Higure Angel, Angel. Or perhaps you remain able to manifest illusions even when weakened. But did you really think I didn't have a backup plan? Uh-oh. Prepare to trigger the fangirls! Something's happening, Snow!
What is it?
He's adding power! Their second attack will come soon!
Cinderay Racing Dove! Cinderay Racing Dove Oogie Moe! Semi Pelican Moe!
The first wave was just a ranging shot. I've got more than just Moe-loving pigs, after all. I have heard that the fantasies of fangirls far surpasses those of any fanboy. Watch and be destroyed!
Hurry! We need to block it! It's too much, Core Dark Gray.
We do seem to be getting squeezed. So my evil half truly does have the power to destroy this world?
We can't give up! We have to defend the school! We're the only ones who can!
Everything's all sparkly! Oh no! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! We can't give up yet! We cannot! Merry Christmas! We have to have the pity cores with our miracle pigeon night! You can do it, pretty cores! Aww.
Don't give up!
It's like surprisingly moving.
You can do it! You are pretty core! I can hear everyone cheering us on. Pretty cores are warriors of love. Their kindness makes us stronger.
It's very reassuring, isn't it?
You so resist.
Pitiful. Allow me to end it for you. Remove all limiters! Output to maximum!
He's tsundere and noble, so he must be the uke? You dumb newbie! Everybody knows Racing Dove X Tree Sparrow was practically canon. But butlers are so hot! Oh, Black-Winged Stiltix Pet Pink Pelican is the best!
What is this? Why is the energy converter becoming so unstable? Your time of judgment has come, you who would have used the blood of the Crimson Angel of Judecca to sate your greed, golden winged messenger! Pure spirits of light, gather and strike his golden hue! Shining pretty core burst! Ah!
We did it! We did it, Angel! We deflected the Otaku laser! Look! The Golden Weekly building is practically destroyed!
Yes, that abominable evil has been checked. They probably won't be back in business for a little while.
I wasn't sure we could do it. I'm so glad the school's okay.
This was my sin. I should have realized sooner that he meant to harvest my blood for evil. Forgive me.
Don't worry about it, Angel. All's well that ends well. It was Mr. Bishikikouji's fault anyway. It's wrong for an adult to go around tricking high school students like that.
Try not to get tricked by any more bad grown-ups, okay? Yes, I shall carve this lesson into my crimson chest, Sage of Nightmares. I did not account for this in my calculations. My creation was perfect! It was the materials that failed me. Those fangirls' fantasies were dreadful. No one told me their energies would be so unharmonious. It wouldn't have broken down if it weren't for those fangirls! Oh well. No doubt he saw the power of my artistry. This was a declaration of war. Golden Weekly Chief Editor Bishikikouji Tori speaking.
Ah, Mr. Bishikikouji! This was very childish and irresponsible of you, understand? I want you to think about what you've done.
Shut up! This isn't over yet!
Wow, even his closing line sounded like something a movie villain would say after his evil organization is destroyed and he has no chance of winning.
When did you get him to give you his number? That is a good question.
Anyway, it looks like he'll probably retreat for now. Hopefully we won't see him again anytime soon. I guess this means your manga is back on square one, Angel. But don't worry, I know you can do it.
Be not afraid, Edelblau. The star that shines within my soul has not yet lost its luster.
You always try your best, so I'm sure you'll debut someday. And I'll be there when you do. Now then.
Salutations, mon ami. Good work.
Yuya! How did things look over there? I hope no one's killed?
How casual. Don't worry. The building isn't badly damaged, but we've already extracted everyone who was kidnapped from the big site. We've got it from here.
Good work! Thanks, Yuya.
So even that mongrel can make himself useful once in a while.
He has all sorts of shady connections, so he's really nice to have around in situations like this. Looks like everything's settled. Actually, who was Mr. Bishikikouji trying to get revenge on? Maybe I'll call him up and ask later.
Yeah, just call him back. Why not? Achoo! Oh dear. Am I letting myself catch cold? Perhaps I should have bought an extra sweater. Oh. Shu wasn't even there right, they mentioned that Shu was out. So Shu wasn't even at the school. He didn't see anything that happened. Fallen Chronicles, absolute 0. That's the end of the second arc. That was the end of the second episode of Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will be back next week, Saturday at 5 p.m. for the next part. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do about, like, the save data not being gone and things like that, because it's supposed to be gone. But let's see what we can do about it. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed and had fun listening along. Tomorrow we will be back, obviously, for Quoth the Author at 5 p.m., so go ahead and check that out. And we will be back again next week at Saturday at 5 p.m. for more Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. In the meantime, you can go to our YouTube page with the same username as here, and you can go ahead and check up on older videos that have been re-uploaded. Go ahead and give it a like, and comment, and subscribe, and, you know, just let me know anything you might want to have immortalized, and just remain around. I'm also taking suggestions for the next Quoth the Author book at this point, so go ahead and leave those. And once again, after this game, we'll probably be going on to something Pokemon, so that's very exciting. If you want, you can also suggest what version of Pokemon you'd like me to play, like what generation. I'm really excited about that, so let's see what we can manage. Otherwise, thank you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend. And yeah, this has been Sky. Bye-bye!